Oh, it's way more fun to just do slow motion in real life than it is to edit it in. There's no toilet paper. All right, guys, if I teach you anything about fishing, always keep a spare roll of TP in the trucker car, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Zach here with Unreal Adventures. Today we are out at the Webster Spillway in Kansas. I've never actually been here. Well, I've been to Webster before. I've never been down to the Spillway. This lake's been low for a long time. They finally started releasing a bunch of water. So, who knows? Let's see if we can catch some fish. All right, guys. So as you can see, it is up quite a bit. That's usually a dock that people fish on. It's underwater. They are hardly ever releasing this much water around here. So hopefully there's some good fish. My experience with the lake, guys, there's a nice walleye population. There's a really nice white bass and wiper population. So that's probably what we'll end up catching today. Now this dam is a little bit different than most dams in Kansas. It's really wide. It's more of a stilling basin than anything. And you know, so it's really wide. It's hard to get. There's really no access to the actual current up there. So who knows what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna have to do it, guys. We're gonna get the old kayak out. I had to limit touching the water. As a matter of fact, I didn't touch the water at all to get in my kayak, which is insane for me. This place actually has blue-green algae, which is very harmful to humans if ingested or in an open sore. Causes all kinds of like bacterial infections. It's even killed people before. So you got to be careful with that stuff. It's nothing to play around with. But I'm safe. I'm dry. I'm in the kayak. Let's see if we can get on some better fish. Now I know that. Like I said, the main lake has blue-green algae in it. I'm not sure if that extends down to here or not. I know that a lot of times current actually will kind of dissipate the algae, so who knows? Like I said though, I didn't touch it, so I'm still alive, I'm still kicking. To be quite honest, these fish are probably up here in this active current. You know, like I said, it's been years since this thing's really released good water. It's been releasing for, oh, maybe a couple weeks now. But like I said, when these fish are, you know, stuck, especially if it's a fish that enjoys current, if they're stuck in the main lake, they don't got any current, or they've been stuck in this river with no current, they're gonna get up here. They're gonna sit right in this current. They're gonna enjoy it while they can. They'll be chowing down on everything under the sun. Let's get it all the way up into the muck. See if there's anything right on that wall. Felt like I had a little bump there. There we go. Check that out, guys. Nice little largemouth. Wasn't quite expecting that guy right there, but we take them where we can get them, right? So the reason awesome, just dunked my pole. Great. The reason I threw right where I threw just then was, if you look, check this guy out first. Nice little 1.5 pounds probably. Good looking fish. Right over there in the corner over there, there's actually running water, but there's also breakwater. It's not just direct current. So that'll hold some fish. They'll like to sit in that spot. Now a lot of times, guys, if you throw up in there and literally just let it sit for a second, get tossed around a bit, that's what happens to some of those bait fish when they come over that edge. They get just kind of mashed in that water. They get disoriented, they start swimming funny, or they get, you know, just kind of stunned. And those fish will key in on that and they'll go for it. Oh, had a nice strike there. Now that we're a little bit closer here and I'm getting a lot of short strikes, I'm gonna switch back to my smaller bait, guys. If you're getting whacked, you can feel bites, but you're just not catching them, you gotta go smaller. You just have to. Or keep trying the same thing, or move spots, because generally you're just gonna keep catching the same, or have the same thing happen over and over and over again. So there we go, guys. I hooked into something pretty nice. I don't know what it is just yet. Nice little white bass, it looks like. Not upset with that at all. I need to let some line out here. I'm bunching myself up. So this guy, pretty sure that's probably what was hitting my other bait. Their mouths aren't that huge. See, they have a hard time getting those bigger baits in, but nice fish. Nothing to complain about. Get him back in the water. We're at That's a nice one, guys. He's running some good drag. Now he's coming towards me. Drum. Man, everything always feels nicer in current. That's kind of funny. I thought he was quite a bit bigger, but that's okay. That's a drum, guys. Not a bad one. Get him back in the water. There's another one. What do we got? Whoa! Looks like a white bass. Man, he gulped down on that boy. If he would stop slapping for 1 second here. I'm telling you guys, the white bass population in this lake is insane. You know what, guys, I'm really digging it out here. Other than the you know, having to paddle all the way back up every time I catch a fish, having a pretty good time catching some nice fish. Man, this guy's putting up quite a fight. Probably another white bass, if and I had to guess. Haven't seen it yet. Yep, looks like it. So this, it looks like what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully we can weed through some of these smaller guys. Weed through some of these smaller guys, get into, I think this is actually a small wiper, guys. If you're long and thin, skinny, and let's check his tongue. Looks like a wiper. Let's get him out of there. White bass, they have marks on their tongue that allows you to identify them a little better. White bass are generally, though, they're just like rounder, fatter. Wiper, smaller ones, are usually skinny, more streamlined. I took it for a ride. He freaking nabbed that. Woo! Looks like another white bass slash white. Man, he just splashed me directly in the mouth with that water. That's probably not good. If I don't make any more videos, it's because I died of blue-green algae poisoning, guys. That's great. Another nice guy. Let's get him back in the water again. Well, guys, if I really had to guess why this side's holding them so well, it's because there is such a big pocket of kind of like slackish water right here. That's where those bait fish sit. I've said it in my previous episodes. This slack water is what holds the bait fish, which in turn obviously targets the predatory species. There we go. I haven't seen them yet. Let's see what we got. Another white perch. There's a whole, or a white bass, I mean. There's another one following them. There must just be a whole fat school of them just sitting up there waiting to crush everything that comes along. There we go. Another one for the kitty. Honestly, guys, I love catching these white bass and wiper. So much fun. Such a powerful fish. Even these small guys are just putting up a heck of a fight. Always really enjoy it. Guys, if you are gonna target white bass, big time in the lakes, out of a boat, or even on shore, any rocky point, they really relate to strong rocky points, or in the spillway. They like to be up near the current in like little eddies, or like this little bit of slack water here. Small baits, like I said, they will get big enough to eat big baits, but even the big ones will crush on these small baits. Well, guys, thanks for sticking around. I really got onto them today. Had a great time out there on the kayak out in the spillway, crushing white bass and wiper and a couple largies. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe. Follow along on Instagram at un_reel, REEL_adventures. And like always, guys, it's a good day to fish.